Hello, welcome back. Welcome to my stuffed squid video. Mate, these are absolutely killer. Alright, so first of all, let's talk about the squid. So you're supposed to have, in Aussie girl style, you are supposed to have 1 kilo of medium-sized squid tubes. Alright, but my dad came over a few weeks back and he brought me a bag of frozen squid that he froze for me. He loves going out squidding all the time and he does not give his squid to absolutely anybody. I'm talking, he's got a chest freezer in his bedroom full of squid. Like, you can't make that shit up. So I was really shocked when he brought it up. Like, I said to him, you know, am I dying or what? Like, what's going on here? So you've got to take what you can get. So today I've got 2 really large squid tubes and I'm going to use them instead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the recipe with the exact same amount as if you were doing 1 kilo of medium one. So I'm just going to chuck these bad boys, I don't know if you can see them there or not, I'm going to chuck these big bad boys in the fridge just to thaw out that last little bit while we get our stuffing ready. So I'll write the recipe below as always for you guys. So what we're going to need all up is an egg, 1 large lemon or a couple of small lemons. We need some red wine, some fresh oregano and fresh parsley. If you don't have one or the other or either, you can use a dry stuff. We need a couple of spring onions. We need 1 cup of uncooked rice. Now I love using basmati, but you can use any rice you've got. We need 2 cans of diced tomatoes. I've got the 400 gram cans. It doesn't matter if it's a little less or a little more. You can need a couple of cloves of fresh garlic or the jar garlic. We need some currants and some pine nuts. Pine nuts at the moment, I paid $9 for that little bag. I can't believe how expensive they are, but they absolutely make this dish. Now we want to cook our rice up in some boiling water and then we want to drain it really well. Once our rice is cooked, drained and cooled down, we want to set that aside in a large bowl. Now we want to slice up 2 spring onions nice and thin and chuck them in there. Now we want to chop up a tablespoon of fresh parsley and put it in there. If you don't have fresh parsley, put 2 teaspoons of dry parsley flakes. Now we need 1/3 of a cup of pine nuts. So you'll find these in the baking aisle where all the dried fruit and nuts are. And now we want to put 1/2 cup of currants in there. So you need to get, this is 1 big lemon. So if you've only got little ones, you'll need 2 of them. So you just want to get a little grater like this and we just want to grate the yellow off. Lean that on there and grate away. So the rind of 1 lemon. Oh, I love lemon. Alright, chuck it in there. Now with a fork, give it a really good mix through. Once we've mixed it through really well, get our egg, crack that in there and then mix that through really well. Now the next thing you need to do is find an oven-proof dish. You want one that's nice and deep, and once you've got all your squid done, you want to find one that they all fit in just nice and cozy in there. Once your squid is thawed out, you want to wash them really well and then pat them dry really well, okay? Now, I'm not sure why Dad's done that, but he's cut the tops off them. Normally they're whole. So because we're stuffing them, that one's pretty little, so that'll be right. But that one might be a little bit big. So what I want to do is just cut the ends off neatly, just to trim it up. So I might get that piece that I trimmed off and shove it down there and fill that hole. And we just want to shovel our stuffing all the way in and all the way down and fill them up. Now when you're doing the medium ones, you want to fill them up 3/4 of the way. Okay, now we need some toothpicks. So I've stuffed these really good because they're big ones. But yeah, it's all in there. Alright, and I've left like a good thing on it to be able to seal it. So yeah, just grab some toothpicks and just wind them through the end. Once we've done that, we put them in the dish that we've chosen for however many we've got. Now onto our sauce. So the first thing we want to do is we want to grab 1 normal sized onion. I've only got little ones, so I'm going to use 2. And we want to peel it and chop it up really small. Once we've done our onion, the next thing we want to do is chop up a tablespoon of oregano. And then we're ready to do our sauce. So the next thing we do after that is we want to preheat our oven at 180 degrees Celsius. Now we want to get out a large frying pan. We want to put our frying pans on high heat. If you haven't got a non-stick frying pan, you just got a normal one, you might need to use just a tiniest little bit of olive oil. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put our calamari on there, and we're just going to, we don't want to cook it, we just want to colour it on both sides. Alrighty, as soon as there's colour on them, back into our oven dish they go. Once we've finished all of them, we want to turn our pan down to medium. Okay, a little drizzle of olive oil, onion. Now you want 2 or 3 cloves of garlic, depending on how much garlic you like. I'm using the jar garlic, so I'm putting 2 heaped teaspoons in there. Now we just want to cook that for a couple of minutes until see-through. Alrighty, a couple of minutes later, we now want to get 1/4 of a cup of red wine. Now we want to cook that really well for 2 minutes. Make sure you constantly stir it. We want to cook all that wine out. Now all that wine's gone and cooked out, we now want to add our 2 cans of tomatoes. Our oregano. Now if you're using dry oregano, 2 teaspoons. Mix it in really well. Okay, once it gets up, we just want it to a light simmer, and we just want to leave it simmering away there for 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, we've reduced it down halfway. Oh, it smells freaking amazing. Alright, so you turn it straight off, and now we want to pour this all over our squid. Oh, mate, are you getting excited yet? Okay, now that we've done that, we want to get some alfoil and cover the top of it. Now we're going to put it in the oven, medium squid, we're going to put it in for 20 minutes. Because I'm using large squid, I'm going to put it in for 25. Oh, mate, it smells amazing. Sit it on the plate. Okay, now we just want to cut the end off where the skewer is. You can just throw that in the excess sauce or just eat it as it is. Take the toothpick out, take that off. Okay, now we just want to slice it. Oh, like that. Jeez, I hope you can see that on there. Let's turn it around a bit. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh, if I'm that excited, it's because I bloody am. Okay, so once you've done that, you just get some sauce. Drizzle it down the centre. A little bit of chopped parsley over it. And just like that, lovelies. You've got yourself something really special. Have yourselves an awesome night, and I'll see you soon. Bye.